Now, the streets of Paris look like a war zone earlier this week, with protests that turned into wild riots. These scenes followed a mass shooting by a man allegedly targeting the Kurdish community. Joining me now is best-selling author of The War on the West, Douglas Murray. Douglas, these scenes reminded me of another best-selling book of yours, The Strange Death of Europe. Incredible stuff to see in Paris yet again.
That's right, Rita. I'm sort of sad and glad that you make that link, because that's exactly what came to my mind with this. I've covered what's been going on the continent for a very long time now, as have you, and much of this is both simultaneously incredibly sad and horribly predictable. You know, France has had a very uncontrolled form of immigration, mass immigration, for many decades now. Some of those people are legal immigrants, millions are legal immigrants, and at least hundreds of thousands are illegal immigrants. And feeling in the country among a lot of those communities runs very high. We saw it recently just with, you know, soccer teams in the World Cup. There was rioting on the streets when Morocco was doing well or badly, on the streets of France. And now we see this horrific attack on the Kurdish community and Kurdish violence as a result. As I say in The Strange Death of Europe, you know, there are lots of advantages to immigration, and countries like Australia have seen some of those advantages. But the problem with immigration is if you import the world's people, you also import the world's problems. You import ethnic strife that you didn't have before, religious strife you didn't have before, and you've got to relitigate whole areas of your culture and sometimes change them. So, you know, it's just awful scenes, but scenes we've seen before in France, and I very much fear we're going to see again, and not just in France.